that pin's kind of in the middle, you know, as we've seen earlier. And we can't, you know, it's difficult because this green is so steep back to front that whenever the ball hits the green, it's going to come back at us. So we got to make sure we don't spin it too much, right?
All right, so would you normally, say if you're on the flat here, no wind, what club would you be taking?
It'd be a sandwich, kind of like a 3/4 to full sandwich, try to land it probably 100 yards or so and let it hit behind it and spin it back.
So now you're going to take, if you hit that club full, how far does that pitching wedge go?
This goes about 30, you know.
30. So to take a little off it, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to choke down a little bit, maybe half inch or so.
Yeah, that's amazing. All you're going to do is grip down the club an inch or so, and it's a totally different outcome. So those of you, instead of trying to hit a shot easy, okay, just try to make a normal swing and just grip it down an inch and a half, and you'll be amazed how, number one, the ball doesn't go as far, but also flies a little lower too, which is not bad when you've got a little breeze into your face.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to just take a little 3/4 one here, and the ball should come out a little bit lower, kind of flat.
How about the lie here? How do you set yourself up for a fairly steep uphill lie?
Yeah, if I got an uphill lie here, kind of say further back here, I'm going to kind of allow the lie to dictate to me where my body's going to be. I'm not going to force myself to get level and try to swing too steep. I'm going to try to swing it more on the plane of the slope here.
So you can see he pretty much sets himself where he's parallel to the slope here. Conversely, I mean, if he was going the opposite way, let's turn around and go the opposite way there. You can see, once again, he's going to set himself to a point where he's parallel to that slope. And that's the thing you've got to realize, is that you don't want to fight the slope. Because if he fought the slope and he leaned into it, what would happen here? You sort of stick the club into the turf, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I stick the club into the turf, and I'm going to be hard to get to my left side. I'm probably go in, and the ball's probably going to go left on this upslope.
Right. So generally, from this upslope, there may be a tendency just to pull it slightly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. On this upslope, there's a little tendency to pull it up. You can move the ball maybe up in your stance or something, or just aim a little bit right and allow it to kind of pull over. So
does it affect your weight shift when it's?
Yeah, it's going to, exactly. That's why it's going to go left, is because of the weight shift. It's going to be actually harder to get to that left front foot. Good question. If I'm standing on this upslope, it's just going to be harder for me to get to that left side, which is why the ball's going to go left, because the club might just swing a little bit more left than you'd like. That's why you aim maybe a little bit right, or play the ball more up in your stance so you can kind of put a little cut spin on it. But aiming a little bit right is a very quick fix.
All right, so let's have a look here.
Now where's that wind blowing, Eddie? It's in our face. Okay.
You can see a very controlled shot there. You didn't try to hit it